This segment demonstrates how to assemble your new 85-pound Agri-Fab push broadcast spreader. Begin by turning the hopper, part X, upside down. Remove the tape from the slide gate bracket. Then insert the tab into the flow plate. Then slide in the flow plate, part K, as shown. Next, secure it with a 3/32 by 3/4 inch cotter pin, part G. Now align the axle, part BB, with the frame, part W, and gearbox assembly, part AA. Ensure it's aligned as shown with the 2 holes in the axle on the left side of the spreader. Now secure the gearbox assembly with the 1 1/2 inch cotter pin, part S. Then press 2 1-inch plugs, part J, into the frame. Next, slide 2 flange bearings, part I, onto the axle and press them into the frame. Now align the deflector frame to part DD with the front deflector, part GG, and 2 clamps, part KK. Then loosely secure it with 2/4 20 by 5/8 inch hex bolts, part II, and 2/4 20 inch nylock nuts, part F. Now align a side deflector, part HH, and loosely secure it with 2 clamps, part KK. 2/4 20 by 5/8 inch hex bolts, part II. And 2/4 20 inch nylock hex nuts, part F. Then repeat for the other side. Now align the panels and fully secure the clamps. Now assemble 4 clamps, part KK, to the assembly. Now assemble 4/4 20 by 2 1/2 inch hex bolts, part MM, and 4 small washers, part E. Then align the frame, part W, 2 support angles, part DD, and the hopper, part X. Now insert the bolt assemblies down through the hopper, frame angles, and frame assembly. Now slide on 4 small spacers, part JJ. And then align the deflector assembly. Fully secure it with 4/4 20 inch nylock hex nuts, part F. Now assemble the hairpin agitator, part M, to the impeller shaft. Next, align the stand tube, part CC, and secure each side with a 1/4 20 by 2 inch bolt, part A, and a 1/4 inch nylock nut, part F. Now onto the right side of the axle, slide on a large washer, part D. Then slide on a spacer, part H. Then slide on a wheel, part U, with the valve stem facing out. Now slide on a large washer, part D. Then insert a 3/32 inch by 3/4 inch cotter pin, part G, and then bend the ends out to secure the wheel. Then, on the other side of the axle, slide on a large washer, part D. Now slide on a spacer, part H. Then slide on a wheel, part U. Then insert the 5/32 by 2 inch cotter pin, part R, through the wheel and axle, and bend the ends open to secure it. Now insert the lower handle tube, part Y, and fully secure it with 2 1/4-inch by 1 1/2-inch bolts part C and 2 1/4-inch nylock nuts part F. Next, align the handle tube part Z and fully secure it with 2 1/4-inch by 1 1/2-inch bolts part C and 2 1/4-inch nylock nuts part F. Now align the short handle tube, part EE, and secure the top with a 1/4-inch by 1 1/2-inch bolt, part C, and a 1/4-inch nylock nut, part F. Then slide on a handle grip, part FF, onto each side of the handle. Next, assemble 2 1/4-inch by 1 3/4-inch hex bolts, part Q, and 2 small washers, part E. Now align them with the control assembly, part V. Then add 2 small washers, part E, on the other side. Now slide the assembly through the handle and loosely secure it with 2 1/4-inch nylock nuts, part F. Do not tighten it yet. Then insert the control rod, part T, into the slide gate bracket. Next, slide the other end into the control arm. Then slide on a small washer, part E. Next, insert a 3/32 inch by 3/4-inch cotter pin, part G, and bend the ends out to secure it. Now ensure the adjustment lever is in the off position. Then slide the 1/4-20 by 3/4-inch carriage bolt, part B, through the adjustable stop, part N. Next, slide the assembly into the control bracket and secure it with a nylon washer, part P, and nylon wing nut, part L. Now slide the control arm grip, part O, onto the control arm. To calibrate the flow control, move the control lever to the off position. Then slide the control bracket along the control tube until the shutoff plate is closed. Now loosely secure the hex nuts that fasten the flow control bracket to the control tube. Do not fully tighten it yet. Then set the adjustable stop to 5. Next, pull the control lever against the stop and verify that the shutoff plate is opened about halfway. If the shutoff plate does not open halfway, adjust the position of the control bracket until the shutoff plate opens about halfway and closes completely. Now, tighten the fasteners. Next, install the hopper grate. Then, install the hopper cover.